This is evolutionary psychology, which is millions of years of evolution of biology script which is running in unconscious mind of women. So women learned long ago that direct confrontation doesn't serve them because women are weak compared to men physically and logically. This is not about belittling women, it is about biology. So women position themselves where men are weakest, at the center of their desire. That's why I always say never desire a woman, never ever. Not because I hate or disrespect women, but because desiring a woman make you weak, not physically but psychology level. And women use your desire for men's power because they wanted men to use it for them. And once a man ties his word to women's approval, he becomes predictable. He will work, fight, and even destroy himself just to keep her smiling. This is not love, this is control. It is about survival. That's why I always say never seek validation from women. Not because I hate or disrespect women. You were told women are delicate, emotional, nurturing. You were told love is pure, that if you just tried harder, stayed honest, stayed kind, it would work, but it did not. This is all bullshit. And somewhere deep in your gut, you have started to suspect that entire foundation you built your hopes on was a lie. Not because women are evil, not because men are victims, but because you were never told the truth. This is not about hating women. This is about waking up. From the moment a boy becomes aware of women, he is handed an illusion. It is not handed by accident. It is curated. Fairy tales, love songs, classroom lectures, and family advice all whisper the same thing, that women are paragons of empathy, beauty, and grace. That women complete us. Women are Devi. That is bullshit. Yes, these are bullshit. And so before a man ever speaks to a woman, he has already been conditioned to see her not as human being, not as she is, but as what he's been told she should be. And this is the first betrayal men face, which I also faced. It comes from the world around you. Men fall in love with illusion, but they pay for it with their energy, their focus, sometimes their lives, and still they call it Loban. That sacrifice willingly, proudly, and blindly. Why? Because the ideal you are chasing is not just her, it is there. They have mistaken projection for reality. And by the time they realize the difference, it is often too late. You thought she was pure. You thought she was different. But the pedestal you placed her on wasn't hers. It was built from the every lie you were fed from childhood, from society, from sometimes women. You didn't fall for her. You fell for the version of her you created in your mind. All women are instinctively deceptive, not out of malice, but because nature equipped them for survival through manipulation, not confrontation. While men fought openly, women influenced quietly, not with force, but with suggestion, not with strength, but with subtlety. The danger is not in her words, it is in what she doesn't say. It is not in her actions, it is in your interpretation of them. Men mistake silence for purity. They confuse softness with morality. But that is not insight. That is a projection. Women survive by influencing men through charm, through mystery, through selective vulnerability. It is not even, it is evolutionary.